Hi guys, we're ready for our math lesson. So, I know you might not have your calendars, but if you have one, we can do the months of the year. The 12 months of the year are January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year. And if you remember, what is our month right now? Right. We're in the month of April. And which number month is April? January, February, March, and April, which is our number 4 month. So let's write 4. There we go. And yesterday was April 6th. I forgot to cross that one out. Today is April 7th. And if you look, there's a little full moon right there. So tonight there should be a full moon. Pretty exciting, huh? Pretty exciting. Okay, so today is April 7th, and it's still the year 2020. You're right. And if we do the days of the week, we go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And if yesterday was Monday, we can see that today is Tuesday. You're right, Tuesday. Tuesday. Okay, let me ask you a little calendar question here. If today is April 7 and April 10 is Good Friday, how many more days do we have to wait until Good Friday? There's 7. Let's count. We start on the next day. Not today, but we start counting on the next day. 1, 2, 3. So if you said 3, you are right. Good job, you guys. All right, let's go to our clock. I have it already set on a time. You see the clock? Okay, so remember, we look at the small hand first. And the small hand right here is the red hand, and it's between the 10 and the 11. Do you see that? So if it's between two numbers, or even if it's almost to this number but not quite there yet, we go back, right? Go back to the number before, which is the number 10. So we know that it's going to be 10 something. And to find out what the blue hand is, that's the minute hand. So we know the hour hand is 10, and the minute hand, we have to count by 5s, starting with the 1. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, right? So we know it is 10:35. All right, good job with that. Let's move on to our money. Right here in my hand, I have some nickels. And these are fake nickels, right? They're fake, but you might have some real nickels at home to practice with. So a nickel, right? The nickels are worth 5. 5, 5, 5, okay? So let's count the nickels that I have here. Okay, you ready? 5, we have to count by 5s, right? Because they're worth 5, so let's count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I have 25 cents worth of nickels. And if I want to add on, I also have these copper-looking things, which are called pennies. And I have, pennies are worth how much? Pennies are worth 1, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. So if I have 25 cents in nickels, and I want to add these two together, 25 plus 5, we can count up from 25, 5 more. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We have 30 cents, right? And you probably figured that out because you know 25 plus 5 is 30. So good job. All right. Okay, let's go on with our lesson on the board. We have kindergarten first. We're doing first grade, so kindergarten level. If let's say that I had 5 jelly beans and 2 cupcakes for each one of you, okay? 5 jelly beans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and 2, ooh, that's going to be a crazy cupcake, and 2 cupcakes for each of you. And when I gave that to you, your parents said, you can only have 3 jelly beans. So if you ate 3 jelly beans, 1, 2, 3, how many jelly beans do you have left? You're right, you have 2. 1, 2. When I ask a question about jelly beans, do I have to worry about the cupcakes? No, I don't have to, because my question is only about the jelly beans. So if I have 5 jelly beans and I eat 3, I have 2 left, which gives us, right, 2 jelly beans. Today you'll be doing science with jelly beans, so make sure you ask if you can eat them or if they're just for science, okay? Now, let's do a pattern, okay? Let's do a pattern. So our pattern is going to be this. Triangle, circle, circle. Triangle, circle, circle. Triangle, circle. What comes next? You're right, a circle. Did you know what comes after the circle? Yes, a triangle. Good job. And you can just keep going with that, right? Triangle, circle, circle, triangle, circle, circle, triangle, circle, circle, triangle, circle, circle, forever and ever and ever. But I have a question. What kind of pattern is this? It's an A, B, B. It repeats. It does the first shape just once, but it repeats the second shape twice. So we call that an A, B, B pattern. Okay, you'll be working more of that in your worksheets. Let's go into our first graders. First graders. Now let's say that I have my nickels, right? Let's say that I have 8 of the nickels. I have 8 nickels. And my friend and I want to share the nickels, and we want to share the nickels evenly. Okay? So, how many nickels would each of us get? We have 8. We have 8 total, and we want to be fair and give each one the same amount. So we could do it. We could do it in our head. What two same numbers equal 8, and you probably know that. But if you can't figure it out, we can just start drawing back and forth until we get to 8 and we have the same even amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 4 in this box and 4 in this box. Are they even? Yeah, they're even. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Okay, for our next one, we're going to, this is going to be for everyone. It's going to be for first graders and for second and third graders. Okay, you ready? So let's say, I know that Caleb, and I can't remember everyone who goes to jiu-jitsu. I knew for sure that Caleb goes, and maybe Paulo, you'll have to tell me. You guys will have to remind me who goes to jiu-jitsu. But let's say, we'll use Caleb for now. Caleb goes to jiu-jitsu 1 time per week. 1 time per week, okay? And when he's at jiu-jitsu, he stays there for 2 hours, okay? So he's there for 2 hours. 1 time a week for 2 hours. How many hours will Caleb be at jiu-jitsu in a total of 5 weeks? So if he goes 2 hours each week, how many hours will he have gone in 5 weeks? So, how do we figure that out? We take the number of weeks, 5, and we multiply it times how many hours. So it's 5 weeks times 2 hours. What is the answer? What are 2 5s? 10. You're right. So he would be going to jiu-jitsu for 10 hours in a period of 5 weeks. Okay? Good job. All right. I'm going to draw a rectangle. Here's a rectangle. And I'm going to say that my rectangle is 7 centimeters long and 2 centimeters wide. So how would let's pretend it's a carpet, it's a rug that I want to get, and I want to put tape all around the edges. So I need to find the perimeter. How would I find the perimeter? I would add all the sides together. And the easiest way is to do the double. So 7 plus 7 is 14, right? And 2 plus 2 is 4. So I can add that together. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then the 1 just drops down. So the perimeter of my rectangle is 18. Okay. Now let's say that I want to divide my rectangle into 8 pieces. Think about how could I divide it into 8 pieces. The way I thought of is to divide it into 4 pieces first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not do that equally, did I? I did not do that very equally. Maybe if I make it a little short. Okay, so this is 4 pieces. How would I make it 8 pieces? Right, I could put a line down the middle. Watch. Boop. A line down the middle. And that would divide it into 8 pieces. Now, if I shade in, I'm going to shade in 3 of these pieces, okay? 1, 2, 3. What fractional part did I shade? So, how many pieces did I shade? 3. And that would be out of a total of how many total pieces were there before I shaded them? There were 8, right? So 8. So the fractional part that I shaded in this rectangle is 3/8. 3/8. Okay? All right. So you have worksheets to do. I know yesterday, I'm sorry, I think our video cut off a little early, but today we got it all in. So go ahead and do the worksheets and have a fun day.